All right, your next assignment. Let's talk about assignment 7 first. Okay. A good. Well, come on, load. Stupid thing. It is recording, I hope. Okay, the L. I don't know if it's is it recording. Hello. Okay, it is recording. Good. All right. A good portion of this class we're going to be using tools Metasploit and Armitage. Okay, some of you know what they are, some of you don't. The problem is Kali Linux, well, actually has Metasploit on it, but does not have Armitage on it. Okay, so I need you to install it. Okay, and this could be just like the login. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. You got to figure it out. It's not hard. What would it take? It 20 minutes? Yes, it doesn't take long.
Do you want it to on the Kali?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I know Jim did his on his own personal laptop. That's fine. But there's a portion of this assignment coming up that you're going to have to do in vSphere. So if you do it on your own laptop, you just have to bring your laptop here and plug it in. Or else you're going to have to update the vSphere image. Okay. Now, some of you might have modified your machines already, or they might have been modified before you got them. Because I found out what I have is there's 40 different Kali images. I gave each of you one of them. Okay. The problem was some of them were used by prior students, and I did not wipe them. So I think was it Karen? I think someone had one with a bunch of data already on there. Well, your hard drive could be getting full. What I recommend doing inside of vSphere, right-click on, turn your machine off. Right-click on it, go to Stop Snapshot Manager. Then go click on Initial, because there's a snapshot called Initial, and say Go To. And that'll undo whatever's been done to your machine. That way, if it was screwed up in any way, you know it's back to normal. Because I normally do that before I give them out to you all. I missed a couple somehow, because whoever showed me theirs had stuff on there that shouldn't have been on there. So, I mean, it wasn't bad stuff. It was just that it wasn't wiped. And you might run out of space. I don't know how much hard drive space it gave you. But I was playing with mine after all the stuff I've been doing with it, and I had an issue installing Armitage. So I reverted mine back. Perfect. Installed perfectly first time. So I don't know what was done to your machine, and it might give you an issue installing Armitage. But if you search for updating Kali to Armitage, something like that, you'll get it. Okay? Now you don't need Armitage, but Armitage is kind of a graphical version of Metasploit, which I'm thinking a lot of you are going to like that a lot better. Because Metasploit is all command line for the most part. And it's tough. Whereas if you use Armitage, a lot of it's GUI. So the assignment here is, it's really easy. I says for the next major part of this class, you need Metasploit and Armitage. Seems Metasploit is, okay, Metasploit is included, Armitage is not. Okay, sorry about that. Metasploit is, Armitage is not. Assignments to figure out how to update, upgrade your Kali distribution to support Armitage. Okay. So the submission for the assignment is nothing more than a screenshot showing me you got it up and running. Just like that. And once it's up and running, take a screenshot, you're done. It doesn't take long. Okay? Okay, so this is actually a very short assignment, but it's critical you get it done, or else, because you're going to be doing stuff in groups. And it's not going to be fair if Jim's got his updated and Andy doesn't, and then Andy can't participate, and then that kind of stuff. So get yours updated. Okay, it's pretty short and sweet. Okay? Next week is the week before midterm. I'm sorry, spring break. It's the week before spring break.
I was like, what?
Oh, I'm thinking it was a week.
Next week is not the week before midterm. Next week is the midterm.
Yeah.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Okay. So next week is the midterm. So get this done prior to that. This assignment is not really on the test, but you're going to need it as soon as we come back from spring break. We can start playing.
Are
Okay?
you doing class next week?
No, you're doing your test.
Okay, good.
I have a test right here.
Can I have it?
No.
We're doing the test on Thursday?
Oh, did you join?
You're doing the test next week. Whichever day you want to.
Okay, good.
This is the only review you're going to get.
I showed him. Maybe Tuesday.
There's 11 questions.
It'll-
There's 11 questions. You never know.
Any little sub bits of questions?
There is one extra credit question.
What is it?
And it's probably driven people more crazy than ever.
So it's an impossible extra credit.
Now what I'm going to do is the test is going to be
There's
next
12
week.
questions.
What?
There's 12 questions?
11 plus 1, yes, 12. Dude, he passed algebra. Okay, I'm going to enable the test next week. But I'm going to give you to the end of spring break to finish it.
Oh.
Just in case something happens. I recommend you getting it done before spring break. Okay? The assignments you did so far in this class, know how to do them. Because that's what's on this test. In the past, the test was basically on the book, but now it's based on the assignments you've been doing. They're very similar, okay? There's a question, number 1. And then there's question number 2.
Followed by question number 3.
I can't tell you too much about some of these because it'll give it away. Chapter 1, there's a question here. Okay? It's going to be open book, open notes, open brain. That's good for you.
Time.
Well, that's not really benefit for you.
What's time frame?
35 minutes. You love
Figure
that?
that's it.
Don't you love that?
That's what
That's why
does
he
it
goes
right
open
there.
book, open notes, because you just don't have time to look crap up.
All right.
That's right.
I do, but the first question is from chapter 1. It's basic.
What are we doing, Chapter?
I can't tell you. It's okay. It's that easy. Okay, I just can't. Because if I tell you anything, you know the answer. I can't. Sorry.
Is it multiple choice?
All right. The second. Yes, it is. No, sorry, that one's not. It's fill in the blank.
I want to grade it, right?
So can
Which
we-
is probably going to be graded wrong by the stupid kids.
I hate that.
This thing is killing me. Everything you guys are doing, it's grading wrong. Okay, second one, fill in the blank as well.
That's what hurts.
It starts with you.
Oh, good.
The hell? It's I have a server running FTP, SSH, so it's a question along those lines. Okay? So I didn't print out the whole question, so I can't read the rest. Yeah, let me, hold on. I can't, I'm recording this, so I can't even bring it up on the screen and show you.
You can pause the recording. Ooh.
No, but the whole point is they need to see it too. They need to hear it. Okay? Third question is about social engineering. It's about different social engineering attacks. Okay? Fourth one's about different websites. Which one might be good to help you with something? Let's fill in the blank.
Probably Google.
The fifth question's about TCP dump and Wireshark. Yet another fill in the blank. The sixth question is about headers. Multiple choice.
Think we got something better.
Seventh one, talking about some of the different scanning tools. Again, multiple choice. The eighth one, I give you something. I give you a packet in hex, and you have to answer, kind of like the one you just did on the assignment. I ask you one thing, you need to tell me what it is. So it wouldn't hurt for you to capture some different packet types, have it available so you can now look at it.
35 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's all you need. All right, number 9. Same kind of thing, but this one's a multiple select. But I will tell you this. In these, I specifically tell you the packet type.
Oh, that's good.
So I say, what is the blank in this blank type of packet? So you don't have to sit there and search like the last one. You didn't know if it was ICMP or if it was whatever. So I do tell you that. Actually, yeah, for every one of them I do tell you the specific packet type. So even if you don't have that one captured, you can go, like if it was an ICMP, you could go create one. How do we do that, Brandon? How do we create an ICMP packet?
You ping.
Ping something. Okay, good answer. Okay. So we got another one of those, and I got a multiple select about the header. We talked about that. Then another one. This is another same kind of thing. This is talking about a specific port in a certain type of packet. Okay, and another one the same kind of thing. So, just like your homework. So you basically have 4, 1, 2, let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, based off the stuff you just did. Assignment 4 and 6. Okay? Then you have an extra credit question I can't give you any clues about. And I bet it will tell you a hint. It drives people crazy and they overthink it so much. You have to go from there. Okay? So it's a very short and sweet test. Okay? 35 minutes.
Does it need proctored?
One of the tests needs to be proctored.
Okay.
I do not have Proctor you set up yet. I need to do that because someone asked for it. I just got permission from the dean to do it because I have to sign a contract with him. And I kept forgetting to ask the dean, and yes, he said I can do it. And again, you can get a Proctor for free. Now, if you want to do it here, room 201 has cameras in it, and it records for 2 weeks. So just come up and use our lab, room 201. Just email me when you're done. Hey, I took the test in room 201 because I just look and say, oh, I saw Jim in there taking the test. The whole point of the proctoring is not to keep you off the book or off your internet, is to make sure it's really Andy taking the test. That's all the proctoring is on this. Okay? Now, hopefully it's not Brandon sitting there with a cell phone talking to his brother or something. Okay. So the whole point of proctoring, room 201 is available. The hours are 8 a.m. to 9:45 or 10 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. 8 to, I think, 5 on Friday, and 9 to 2 on Saturday. Now, if for some reason you want to do it during spring break, the hours will be shorter. I think it's going to be from 8 to 5, and that's it.
Now, where is
Without-
this place?
Room 201,
Oh,
right upstairs.
in this building.
Right.
They don't lock those down at 9?
They're here. They should be here till 9:45. If they're not, okay, I'm gonna give you my cell phone number. Okay, you can call me. Like, say you want to take it on a Sunday, the building's closed. You can call me and I can have security let you in. I'm planning on emailing y'all's names to security. So you just call Rose State. Rose State Security's number 733-7313. Okay, just call them. Say, hey, I'm here to take a test for Kindu. I need access to room 201. And they should have your name on the list already. But in case that doesn't work, my number is 590-3461. Again, 590-3461. So if they won't let you in, you call me, and I will do my best to respond quickly. But, you know, if it's 2 in the morning, ain't happening. If I'm in a movie or something and they have it in. So I'll do my best to respond, but I will contact security. Who the heck is calling me? I will contact security and tell them you're expecting some people.
Good job, Brandon.
But you can do one of the tests from, you know, only one of them has to be proctored, so you can do this one from home. So, again, it's just the whole point is I want to know it's really you doing it. That's all.
Can you give those 2 numbers out again?
Rose State Security, 733-7313. Okay. My cell phone is 590-3461. I would ask that you don't use it for just stupid stuff. Now, if you want to like deliver me a pizza or something, make sure I'm home, that's fine. It's acceptable. Something like
That
that.
starts after this class period,
Yes.
right?
It's like, yeah, that's true. Well, it depends. I mean, if you get a bad grade, you know, maybe. No. No.
Why do you have security's number, remember? Usually don't remember.
Well, I've had to call them so many times. So many times students show up to use the lab, and I have to call security to let them in. And in the past, I didn't have access to the building. And I would work a lot of weekends. So I'd have to call them, and they'd come let me in the building. So I just remember it.
I guess that'd be if people memorize security.
Yeah, so I just...
So all you have to remember is the last 4.
Yeah, 7336. But I don't ever call it from inside the building. So I have to know all of it because I call it from home or whatever. But they're usually pretty easy. They'll just let you in, and they'll just tell you to go out that door on the other end when you leave. Because the automatic doors, they'll lock again. You just go out the far end of the building. Okay? So you don't have to get this test proctored, just one of them. So, all right. So assignment 7, remember, everybody's okay on that? Just update your Cali image. Again, this is a slight typo in here. It says Armitage is not included in the version of Cali. Metasploit is.
That whole camera in effect.
What?
Is that more of the camera?
No, that was me working on it. I just typed it wrong. It's like crap. But no, I had to get mine up and running, and then in the midst of it, all the computer security assignments were screwing up today, so I had to fix all that stuff. And then the issue with forensics that you were here Tuesday, and you weren't here in forensics this time, but there's just so many issues and it's killing me. So, all right, so get your Cali updated. All you need to do for assignment 7. I did grade some assignments. Was it in this class? Maybe it was in forensics. I graded them all. I don't know. I graded some. I just didn't grade all of them yet. But I'm getting there. Your Cali Linux has been graded.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to put a little comment in there, you know, updated grades or something, because the header analysis was all graded wrong. Y'all notice that? It's because it doesn't support regular expressions. What a regular expression is, you know, on the first one we had to put in the MAC address. It was like FD00 something or other. Well, I didn't know if you guys were going to put a period, a colon, a space, or whatever. So I wrote a regular expression to accept any of those. Canvas don't have a clue. So unless you included a regular expression in your submission, it was wrong.
So does Canvas ever help us out and take those that are wrong and make them right?
No, it doesn't. But they do support regular expressions, but they support a different version of Perl regular expressions, which means I have to rewrite all mine, which I don't know if we're going to switch to it or not. This is probably not. So there's no sense in me redoing all of them just for one semester. All right, so get your assignment 7 done. The test is next week. I recommend you doing it next week. That would be from Monday until Sunday. That's next week. Do it during class time if you want. And then, but I will leave it open during spring break if something happens if you can't do it. Now, I do realize that means 80% of you, or okay, 90%, okay, almost all of you but one are going to wait till spring break. It never fails. It's never fails. And I did hear that Roy has been updating our vSphere system a little bit, and he might have kicked a couple people off. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just glad he's actually helping me with it because we have no one else doing it. And he's making our data stores into a cluster, which is actually very handy for what I have to do. So. All right. So everybody okay on what assignment 7 is? Everybody okay on what the test is? And fill in the blank, multiple choice and multiple select are not tough. And it will guarantee grade the extra credit wrong.
Yeah.
And actually, Canvas does not even support extra credit. So with computer security, I had to go in and make it worth no points. So it wouldn't count it as a regular question that had to go in and add. It just would.
So when are they going to decide Canvas?
We have a 6-month trial, which ends in June. So obviously we're going to go to the end of the semester. But everything that's wrong, I'm having to submit paperwork on it so we can, hey, here's what's screwed up. And go from there. Now there are a couple really good things. It has a big blue button built into it. Some of you don't have a clue what that is. But it's conferencing. And it has audio. There's a lot of good things in it, but I'm thinking the bad things are way over, shadowing the good things.
Yeah, they just updated D2L to be pretty decent.
Yeah, but what the bad thing on D2L is like the content page is totally redone in D2L. So nice for me. I can drag and drop and everything now, but that's it. It's like, why did you have that functionality in the content page but not in the Dropbox or not in the quizzes or not in the... You'd think if they got the functionality working, they just updated it across the platform. I did one section. So, and they did fix grading in D2L is much better. It used to be you'd start at the top and say you got a 150 question quiz. So I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom, grading all the questions. Then I have to scroll all the way back up the top to tell it to update the grade. And then scroll all the way back to the bottom and hit save. It was like down and up and down and up and I was like, what? Now they have it where there's a floating save button. It's like, phew, it's
Who
killing me.
researched that Canvas to select it as a trial?
Our learning management people did, and it's very popular. I mean, some of the big, it's actually made by, I think, some Princeton, some other graduates. But what they did is they took a lot of functionality and put it all together in one place, but they don't all work right. And see, Canvas has been out for a long time, but it's just now gaining popularity. And a lot of people are starting, like Webster University You know, it was worldwide. That's where I got my master's degree. They switched to it. But the reason I wanted to do the pilot is I do some different things, obviously, and I want to see if it supports them. Obviously, it's not supporting them, so it's.
Is there much of a cost difference between the two platforms?
They're both expensive. I think Canvas is a little bit cheaper, but not much. I mean, some of the great things about it is it supports audio comments, which I've given you a few of you, not a lot of you, audio comments. And it's embedded in it, and it's done in MP4, which is fine. Everybody can listen to an MP4. D2L supports that as well. It's a WMV file, no WAV file. Will not work on an iPhone. Will not work on an iPad. Will not work on a Mac without VLC or something else installed. So you can just imagine me giving you a comment and you can't listen to it. So there's good things and there's bad things. So what?
Said who wants to mess with the devil anyway?
So, all right. So I'm not lecturing on a new topic today, but right after spring break, we're starting. We're going to be using Metasploit and stuff like that, looking for vulnerabilities and using all these tools we've been, at least you should have been looking up and learning something about.
How many chapters more are you gonna do in the book?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly how many. A couple more of them. Not the whole book now.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not doing the whole book now.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a bunch more projects though, and a lot of it's going to be group work.
And I'm just,
In fact, there's a long project involving Metasploit. It's everything from breaking into a system and capturing the password file, creating, taking over the keyboard and taking over the screen, and something you could actually see happen in the real world. Right. That's what we're going to be doing on this. All right.
It's great to sit on your couch and screw with you.
Yes. Exactly. But all right. So I'm going to stop this recording.
Like Peter.